Hello everybody, my name is Jessica and I'm a current student at University of the Pacific, and today I wanted to show you what a day in the life of a Pacific student is like. And these days everything is virtual, so it's not going to be what a normal day would look like if you were on campus as a student, but hopefully this video will help to give you an idea of what sorts of things Pacific students are involved in, what sorts of things we do, and what your life could look like if you ended up becoming a Pacific Tiger. Good morning, everybody. Today shouldn't be a super stressful day for me. I do have an exam in the morning, so as long as that goes well, I just have meetings and stuff that you'll all get to come along with. So yeah, I can't wait to take you along for the day. I'll be spending the next hour or so doing a little bit of work and doing some last minute studying before my exam, but I'll catch up with you all later. Bye. So now I'm sitting at my desk, which is these days where I spend most of my time. And I just wanted to check in really quick to give you all a little bit of information about the exam I have going on this morning. So the exam that I have today is a midterm for my econometrics class. In most classes, you'll have 2 to 3 midterms throughout the semester and then a final exam at the end. The way I studied for this exam was, first of all, I went through all of my notes. Notes are a great tool because during your lectures, your professor's probably going to emphasize the points that they want you to know the most. My professor was gracious enough to give us some sample questions, and so I looked through those questions, made sure that I could answer those, and then again I went back through my notes to try to predict what sorts of questions might be asked and to make sure I was able to answer those. Okay, so I just finished that exam that I just had. I think it went pretty well. I guess we'll see once I get my grade back. I know I messed up on one little question at least, but hopefully I did the rest of it right. I have a little break until 1 when my next thing starts, and so I'll probably go ahead and make myself a little snack or something, get a couple other things done, catch up on some things, and then get back into it. So now it's about 1 p.m. and I am back and I am in office hours now. I'm a supplemental instructor for some introductory macroeconomics courses at Pacific. So basically what that means is I'm kind of like a TA, like a peer tutor. Pacific, for some of the lower level introductory courses, they'll hire students who succeeded in that course when they were in it to be supplemental instructors or TAs for that class to serve as another resource that the students in the class can use to try to succeed in it. So as you can tell, there's lots of support for students in classes. Again, they can always go to their professors for their office hours or just to ask questions or whatever. All the professors at Pacific are super accommodating and really try their best to be there for their students. And then they also have myself, there's another TA too that they can go to try to get some help too, because we just want to make sure that everyone's doing the best that they can and that they have everything that they need. Okay, so now that I am done with my office hours for the day, I'm going to be going into a meeting soon. So this meeting is with my fellow Tiger Team leads and our manager. So what Tiger Team is we're a group of students that work with the Office of Admission at UOP. Normally we're the ones that would be giving tours on campus if we got to be on campus, and kind of being that student face for the Office of Admission and working in the admissions office to assist them. So my role on Tiger Team is I am the training and events lead, and so I do a lot of the stuff to train our Tiger Team that works with the Office of Admission, and then also whenever we have any big admission events, I get to organize and make sure that the team of students helping to work the events on the admission side of things knows what they need to do. I have to figure out, okay, where are we needed and what needs to get done and who can do that, and get to organize all that and train all of them on that. So I really love that job. It's a great experience working with events, working with people, working with prospective students. And so now I'll hop in a meeting to talk about some of that stuff. Hi.
Hi.
Okay, so you all are lucky because today we got to have Tiffany Haddish come and do a speaker event for us. So ASUOP, which is our student government, kind of like ASB if you have that at your high school, they bring out a speaker every year to have a speaker event for all the UOP students. And so 2 years ago they had Aquafina come out. Last year we were gonna have David Dobrik, but unfortunately that was scheduled for the end of March in 2020. And as we all know we didn't get that far in the school year that year. But this year, we were lucky enough to have Tiffany Haddish do a virtual speaker event for us. So I just was able to hop in on that for a little bit, and it was so cool to hear her talk about her life and her experiences and how she got to where she is. So that's been my day so far. I have a little bit of a break right now. I don't have another meeting until 8 p.m. to meet with our PCN head coordinators. So PCN stands for Filipino Cultural Night, and it's an event that Kilusan Pilipino, a Filipino club on campus, puts on every year. I'm one of the choreographers for some of the dances in that, and I'm also one of the coordinators in charge of scheduling things and recruiting people and communicating with people. So I have a meeting with them tonight for that, to kind of go over where we're at and see kind of how we're going to keep moving forward. All right, so now it is 10 p.m. and I'm finally done with all of my meetings and commitments and everything for today. Normally, most nights I'll finish with meetings or whatever I have to do that day around 8 p.m. and then I'll spend the rest of the night working on stuff, usually assignments or work, until like midnight, 1 a.m. and then I'll go to bed and get ready for the next day. Thank you all so much for spending the day with me. I hope it gave you some insight into what life as a Pacific student is kind of like. It's a lot of fun. I choose to do a lot of things because I find that I'm more productive when I have a packed schedule, but it's up to you. Some students will be involved in a lot of things like I am, even more things than I am. Some students really just try to focus on their classes, and it's just really up to you on how you work best and what kinds of things you like to have in your life and want to try to pursue while you're at college. So I hope you learned a lot today, and thank you so much for spending some time with me, for going through my exam and then my office hours, my meetings that I had, the Tiffany Haddish event. It was a pretty packed day. We did a lot. Please check out other UOP campus reel videos here to see what some other UOP students are up to, what things they want to share with you all, and have a great day, everyone. Thank you again. Bye.